Welcome back, everybody. Hold on a minute. Alright, man. Remind me to drink water and cough before I start. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. This is another CPL cast today. Today it'll be just me at Cold Warp Gates. As you can see on the screen, I'm going to bring the Tier 0 matchup between FearFactory and the Flying SCVs this week. Recognize a lot of names in here. I think there's going to be some good games. And let's just get right into it. I remember to change the scene over to the actual game. There we go. Alright, here we go. In the top middle, 12 o'clock position of Ascension, we have the yellow Zerg Art of Turtle. And in the bottom right, the teal Protoss Jellymang. So I'm pretty hyped to see how this match goes for a variety of reasons. First of all, I mean, you know, we have... I recognize both of these players. Art of Turtle's been around in CPL for a long time. And Jellymang beat me last season. So, you know, I take that a little bit personally. You know, next of all, my match this week is PvZ. And I'm going to play on this map that I hadn't really played on before. So I'm excited to see how this goes. So far, my practice games have basically just been lurker hell on this map, which I'm not looking forward to at all. So it looks like we're going to see a gateway first here from Jellymang. I've been proven wrong before about this probe behavior, but usually when you build the pylon and then mine with the probe, it's going to be gateway first. Whereas if you build a pylon and scout, it'll be a forge first. So gateway first has been like steadily growing in popularity for like at least a year, especially in like the quote-unquote like higher levels of play. It seems like it's probably just better until Zerg figures out some big way to punish it. The Protoss has been really good at noticing like minute differences in the Zerg build and, you know, like changing tiny little things with the gateway to respond to like 9 pool or over pool or 9 pool speed or all the different things that Zerg can do. And like if you do pull it off, it just seems like gateway expand just gets you ahead in tech and you don't have to spend so much money on cannons. So it seems pretty nice. Excited to see if Jellymang can pull this off properly. Fighting this drone, actually getting like somehow getting a much better trade on this drone. Doing like at least one extra hit on it there. Very nice. Oh, but Art of Turtle brings back the scouting drone and gets the hatch rate down. Nice little trick there. And you don't need the scouting drone anyway because you've already found the Protoss base here. So I think probably, according to the advice that I've been given, the Zealot will just come home. Like if you see more than 2 links made by the Zerg, you just send the Zealot home. Because it's going to be pretty hard to kill 4 links with a probe and a Zealot, especially if there's 6 links, or even 8 links. So yeah, here we go. Seems like Jellymang is just going to make a Nexus, chill out at home, stay safe. And this is really nice. You know, we kind of forced 8 links out of Zerg. So that's like 3 larvae that they wouldn't have spent otherwise. And as long as we don't die to links, Protoss will be completely fine. Now, I don't know about this wall. I should actually look at the walls on this map. Because I would have assumed that we put the forge here and then have Zealot here. Oh, and yeah, this is kind of why playing for us on a new map is hell. You screw up the map, you have a really bad time. At least we do have 3 Zealots here. Trying to chase down these lings in the main. Now, if Jellymang had been going for Forge first, I think it would be much harder to get a cannon up in response. But at least we have these 3 Zealots who can actually fight them out of the mineral line. Still going to be really taxing on that APM. We see gas is not started to be mined yet. So some very critical timings for the Protoss build here. We have 2 cannons coming up just to keep any more links from coming in. This is so annoying. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Yep, here we go. The links outmaneuver the Zealots here, get at least 1 probe kill. Super obnoxious. But not like game-ending damage by any means. Now, I like how we have this base blocked here by this pylon? Like, did Jellymang just think that was where the third was going to be? Are we going to proxy something out of it? Is it just going to slow down the fourth base in like 10 minutes? Oh my god, this is so obnoxious, dude. It's just so slow. Seems like the Lings are being attritioned down here, but definitely getting a lot of indirect damage done all the way. This, I like. When there's Lings in your base, just send Zealots at the Zerg face. There you go. That's my net blind rhyme for the day. Don't think I'm getting too much damage done here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so the Protoss is really set back. Yeah, because the Cybercore just started. And, like, this wasn't even forced, right? Like, it's not like the Lings killed so many probes that we couldn't get a Cybercore. So it's kind of like the, like, mental damage that is dealt to Protoss when you get Lings in the base. And this is actually a huge deal. Like, the core basically started right when the lair ended. This is going to be a huge tech lead for Zerg. And this is not a fun position to be in. The best part is, like, Zerg probably knows it too, because they did not see any core in the main, and it's pretty abnormal to get it in your unnatural. I don't know if it blocks or helps in this positioning here, but it seems so precise that, like, it must be intentional. Like, Jellymang must just know this. Oh, that one Zealot that I mentioned earlier that snuck out does get caught by Lings. Ooh, Overlord flies into cannons. That's fun. Spire is well along. The Stargate is not done yet. Like, kind of like the normal way that you want this to line up as Protoss is you want your Corsair to get there, like when the Spire is at like 500 HP, and we're not even going to be close to that. So I feel like if Zerg goes for air, our Turtle's going to have a great time. Like, make like a pair of Scourge and some Mutas and just kill the first Corsair, and then you'll have air supremacy for the whole game. Have some Lings here coming back just to pressure the front. Don't think they'll be able to break through this unless these Zealots really are out of position. Jellymang is getting 2 cannons to cover the Stargate. Something that you just have to be ready for when you know that your tech is behind. So, you know, in this position, if Zerg does go for Mutas, as we are seeing, Protoss has a really hard time dealing with that without Corsairs already there. It might just be that like 5 Muta thing that's been more popular lately. Like, it's like a less committal thing. It's not an all-in by any means, but it does let you transition to more aggression if you fly in there and see that they just aren't ready for Mutas at all. 5 Mutas, like, I feel like with these cannons, with the Stargate being done with 2 Corsairs, I feel like Jellymang is not going to get knocked out by these Mutas. At least not right away. Damn it, I should have picked something else to look at while I took a drink. Anyway, the Mutas are here, trying to poke at the edges here. They get 1 probe, take a few pot shots from the cannon. Now this is annoying, though. There's no cannons that can cover the natural mineral line. These Corsairs are here. They're going to poke away these Mutas after a few probes die. But it seems like Art of Turtle's not deciding to go on Mutas. Just going to keep macroing here. Getting more hatcheries, getting more drones. Getting an Evo chamber. I don't see a Hydra Den yet. Oh, here we go. Alright. Right on cue. Gonna start adding some muscle to this Zerg army here. We're saying a cannon mineral line. This is kind of like a manor cannon. I think the rule is, like, if the cannon is touching the Nexus, that's fine. But if it touches the mineral line, it will screw up your pathing just a little bit. But God, it's so obnoxious trying to get the probes out of the way to build a cannon. Anyway, outside of the cannon problem, Protoss is tucking up here, going up to these 5 gateways, getting Templar tech. Further behind than they would want to be at this point. I didn't even see those Scourge. They must be like way in this cloud of Mutas. So they're starting to deal more damage to the Zerg area than they're taking. We've been trapping a probe here, so it seems like a Jellymang is worried about continued air units from the Zerg. Oh yeah, even getting a +1 air, which is nice, but like I don't think we actually have enough Mutas right now to justify it. And all of this gas is going to slow down the Templar, which is what we'll actually need here as Protoss. Of course, it's hard to get a good count on what Zerg is doing in their base. Part of the reason that we want to get those Corsairs so early is to see what Zerg is doing with all their gas once they get that lair tech done. So we have a speed push here coming out a little bit later than normal. I think these Hydras are going to pop basically just in time. I feel like I say this in every PvZ that I cast, but like, it's okay as Protoss if your push here doesn't do that much damage, as long as you don't lose all the Zealots. Because if you keep Zealots alive, it's going to make your next push that much stronger. But if you lose them all, the Zerg can just drone for like 2 minutes or whatever. But I think with this SimCity, with all of these Hydras, these Zealots do not have much of a chance. Maybe if they found this base, I think Jellymang just hasn't found this base. What am I doing here? Maybe they have, I'm not sure. Now this pylon built 5 minutes ago. It's going to block the 4th base for approximately 10 seconds. That's value. We actually have quite a few Zealots, only a few Templar. So it's always really scary, especially when there's mutas like on the field that can come in and snipe these Templar. It seems like Jellymang is just going to try to get their 3rd before they push out here, which I think is smart, because like it's going to be really hard to do big damage to the Zerg with just Zealots and like 2 Templar, but this is much better on the defense. Muta's back in the base trying to do some damage. Might do some stray probes here and there, but we do have some more anti-air here. I haven't seen any lurker aspect from Art of Turtle yet. Yeah, it seems like we're just getting the range for Hydras. Well, looks like those Templar get sniped, and looks like we lost 3 mutas for it. For 2 Templar, that's absolutely a steal for Zerg. They're absolutely over the moon to get that kind of deal here. Like, honestly, I think these Hydras combined with, maybe these that are defending the base could do some damage here. But instead we're going to poke in with a few Hydras. Looks like just trying to snipe some more Templar, but the Stone Templar to be sniped here. Zerg is going to pick up a bit of free damage there on the Hydras, but still overall this is going pretty good for Zerg. 4th base is done. Some kind of damage got dealt to it. Must have been a DT or something. Yeah, we have 1 kill on here, and it did that much damage. I'm sure it was a DT I just missed. Here we go. We have Jellymang thinking about being aggressive again, but just 3 Templar, like 1.5 storms each. It's 1 goon. Let's see here. We do have quite a few Zealots. These 2 drones hanging out with all the Hydra. I think there's just too much Hydra here on the ground. Yeah, oh my god, these Zealots have nowhere to run. They get shoot up. Nice thing is we do keep these Templar alive here and a decent amount of Zealots, but Art of Turtle knows that they have a big window here to go attack this new 3rd base. There's only 1 cannon. Templar might not even make it back in time. They might get sniped right here. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. What's going on with this Templar? Somebody do something. There we go. Our Art of Turtle notices before Jellymang, 1 storm is cast. It only gets 1 Hydralisk. Oh, there we go. 2 storms. So we traded 4 Hydras for 3 Templar. Again, these are just absolute money deals for Zerg. The 1 BM drone here with the attack. Oh, we got 2 BM drones. Now, Storm is way better on the defense like this when the Zerg is walking into the Storm, but there's no energy here. It's just 1 cannon and a couple of units trying to keep this a 3rd alive, and like if this goes down, this is pretty much going to be Jellymang's hopes with it. It's so hard to rebuild once you've lost your 3rd base in this matchup. You're just going to get contained in your natural. And there we go. Jellymang knows that the Nexus doesn't even go down. And Art of Turtle takes the first game tonight. We have some sadness in the chat about those Templar. Believe me, I feel it. I hate that so much when my Templar gets sniped. Usagi Hydra, man. You're right. Alright, let's get into game 2 here on another blue map. This is the blue season of CPL here. Here in the top left, in the purple Zerg, Art of Turtle winning the first game with that Ling run by, followed by those 5 muta. Yeah, by those 5 mutas, followed by just big Hydra man. And the bottom right, the green press, a Jellyman getting a bit flustered, getting their tech behind, kind of just the small disadvantage kept piling up over the game there for Jellyman. Now this map is pretty different. It is a 2-player map, which can often lead to like more aggressive stuff because you know where the other player is, but also you know where the other player is, so you can scout them and detect if they're doing aggressive stuff. And it's a very, very long map. So in general, I think this map favors really greedy play. It seems like a Jellyman is just gonna get that gateway first again, which is fine because, like, honestly, you can play gateway first in a greedy fashion. Just get like 1 zealot and then get your nexus. Feels pretty good if you can pull it off. Looks like another overpull probably from Art of Turtle here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, the like absolute most standardist build in this matchup. It's not really optimal against anything that a Protoss does, but it can handle just about anything. Very safe build. One thing about this, we did see that Art of Turtle likes his mutas in the last game. And of course, I think all Zerg players like mutas. Like, why are you playing Zerg if you don't like mutas? But this map can be pretty good for air stuff and pretty good for drops. I think, like, by the numbers, this map is just good for Protoss. I think because Protoss feels better sticking on 2 bases and then getting a 3rd base later than a Zerg does. But, like, dealing with air can be really annoying on this map for either side, so mutas could be powerful in this game again. I think I tried to express 2 sentences at once there at the same time. It did not work out too well. We're seeing the same response here. 6 lings being made to this gateway first. I'm sure this zealot will just chill at home. Seems like Jellyman is already saving up for that nexus. Looking very similar to the opening of last time. I hope we don't see the same run by again. The walls on this map are very, very picky. Like, I think this gateway might be wrong. I think, like, you want the gateway here, and you want the forge here? Yeah, okay, this is definitely wrong, because, like, the forge being under here is not good. So this is going to be pretty rough for Jellyman. Going to have similar difficulty keeping these lings out. Not what you want to see here. You are a Protoss fan, and God, let me tell you, this is such a nightmare for Protoss trying to learn these new maps. Walling is hard, okay. Yeah, we have the same thing coming on. I guarantee Jellyman is, like, slamming his desk at this point. Oh my god, there's more than coming. Oh my god. Really sad times here in the Protoss base. No probes yet, but it's going to be the same thing as last time. We're going to have, you know, probes getting picked off here and there. Maybe some zealots dying. APM is going to get spent where you don't want it to be spent. There's tiny things in the build that are going to go wrong. Like, there's no gas geyser. There's no core. Not even a cannon started. I mean, I don't know how. Yeah, I think you can start the core soon in a happy game here. The lings find their way around here. Get a ling or get a probe. Meanwhile, Art of Turtle back at home, and everything is going according to plan. Absolute brutality here for the Protoss. But again, just like last game, it's not gonna be like game-ending damage. It seems like, oh, I was gonna say, it seems like Jellyman is better on track. Oh my god, the cannon went down. Didn't get canceled. Holy shit. I think last time the core started at like 5:05 or something. So we want to get this started earlier than that, please. Yeah, like you want the Stargate. It started at like 4:30 or something like that. So this is definitely a feels bad moment with Protoss. Oh my god, where's the core, Jellymang? You can't wait this long. Oh no. Where's the cyber core? We're gonna have like 200 gas before it even starts. Oh no. What a nightmare. Dude. Like, part of this is like, you want to like stop making zealots at one point once you have enough. And then start getting your tech and all that good stuff. There we go. The Stargate started, but it's at like 525, and Art of Turtle knows. So like once again, Art of Turtle's just gonna be able to take brutal advantage of this. These mutas are gonna have so much free reign here on the map. Looks like Jellymang tried to take a clever route here with these zealots, but one of them went the wrong way because how does pathing work? And then the rest of them are coming back here. Seems like Art of Turtle spawned some things anyway. Alright, so it seems like this time Jellymang is going to be more committed to doing this like slow zealot attack here, but Art of Turtle has already made quite a few links, threatening to surround these zealots. Oh my god. Alright, here we go, the zealots. They remove command for a little bit, but they're finally trying to juke here. But oh my god, there's so many links, doing so much damage here. All these zealots are going to go down with barely any losses on the Zerg side. This is really sad for Jellymang. We're trying to get some cannons here so we don't die to these links. Stargate is like halfway done when the Spire finishes. There we go, we're seeing mutas again. It's that 5 muta technique. But honestly, like I feel like this is the kind of game where you just go all in on the, oh, okay. We don't even need mutas, we just walk in here with links and kill a candidate. It's fine. But yeah, I feel like, okay, so we don't have the gas. If we had 2 gases as Zerg, we could just start making infinity mutas right now. Just killing probes until the Protoss leaves. But as it is, I mean, 5 is plenty obnoxious. It does let you start to one-shot probes. Here we go, mutas are coming around the back here. Finding 1 probe. And there's nothing here in the middle line. There's going to be 1 Corsair in like 10 seconds, but oh, okay, never mind. We do 1 Corsair pop, but it's killing the Overlord, taking the easy job. It does switch targets here, but the mutas are on top of it. We can see that Art of Turtle has played his micro challenge map. He's spreading out the mutas so they don't splash. Jellymang says, GG, I hate these non-ladder maps, lol. Same, brother. There you go. That's what you get for not learning walls as the Protoss player. Art of Turtle is going to take the first series quickly for his team, the flying SCVs here. We got a follow from Superman1. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. Alright, let's get to the next series here. It's going to be Exit versus Irob, and everyone's excited because it's the best matchup. It's PvP. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. In the 12 o'clock position of Ascension, it's the Brown Protoss fighting for the flying SCVs. It's Irob. And in the bottom right, the, like, not quite yellow, it's just like banana Protoss Exit fighting under their barcode, a screen name here. Who uses barcode in CPL? This is a little bit tryhard, don't we think? So yeah, so we have Superman1 in the chat talking about PvP without a ramp. And this is like the big thing in this matchup when you have rampless maps, is it makes basically a aggression with gateway units better. So like 2-gate Zealot or like 3-gate Goon, basically, are better than they are on other maps because the ramp is so important for defense. But then that makes DT builds better because gateway builds don't get detection. But then that makes robo builds better because they can counter the DTs. But that makes gateways builds better because they can counter the robo builds. So it kind of just mixes up the conventional rock, paper, scissors of this matchup. And it ends up with lots of mind games. And people asserting dominance by doing strange builds. It's funny, like this is... There's something about 3-player maps where the map makers just like making them flat maps, like where there's no ramp of the natural. Oh my god, we have a extremely rude here manor pylon. I can't believe this pylon here traps this probe. I guess it's because like when the pylon's done, the pointy end of it is going to be here, but that's just does not look like it would block. Really obnoxious. But anyway, like I was going to say, it's funny that like we have all these 3-player maps with no ramp. Like we have this one, we have Neo Sylphid, and if anyone remembers, like several seasons ago, oh my god, also we had, dude, Exit is like just a dabbing all over Europe right now. Like got the Manor Pylon, killed the probe, absolute savagery. Anyway, so yeah, we have those 2 3-player maps, and back in the day we had Medusa, which I think is one of the maps that I hate the most because of the pathing with that weird third base above your main, but also like not only was it a flat map, but the choke was like really wide. It was like this wide or something, so it was so easy to just walk in with a goons. I'm seeing that we have some stream buffering. Is that like drop frames? I had a problem with that the other day. Since I have 4% drop frame. What's going on here, man? I should be able to stream this game. I don't know what's up with that. If it gets worse, I'll try to do something about it. Anyway, Zealot is here, killing this pylon from Exit. Probe from Erob is going to finally make it into Exit space here. Oh, this Zealot was not in hold position, so yes, this probe will get in here. Just confirm that everything is looking very normal here. But I'll tell you what's not normal. This probe slinking off here to the third base position, building a pylon. Wonder what we're going to see out of here. Never mind, I can tell you what we're going to see out of there. It's going to be a gateway. We're going to see Dark Templar come out of it. So this is how Exit has decided to spin the wheel this time. Now, Erob is getting a robo, but they're not out of the woods yet. If they go for Reaver before Observer, and Exit goes for proxy DTs like this, then the DTs will get here too early. But, oh my god, Exit, what are you doing? No, don't give up your probe. You can't build the gateway here now. Okay, looks like they did see the, they must have seen this robo. Assuming they clicked on it. So never mind, no proxy DT. I kind of actually don't like that move, but maybe this is just a scout for like drops or if Erob gets this base. So like it's certainly not like the build is lost as Exit. Oh, but Erob is not going for Reavers. Erob is going for a 3-gate Observer, basically the most anti-DT build that you can do. So if they figure out that Exit is going for this, then they're going to be in a significant advantage here. It buffers for like 3 to 4 seconds at a time and then continues right where you were. This is weird. What's going on here? Like my bitrate is not even like maxed out here. It must be like something with my internet connection or something, because everything seems fine on my end. Well, so one thing here is now that Exit knows that there's no DTs coming from their opponent, they don't even need detection. They're just going straight to this Nexus. But it's not all that much faster than the Nexus of Europe here. Oh, and Exit is going for this thing where you like try to support the DTs with your gateway units, but it's absolutely not going to work out this time because Europe has detection and more units here, focusing down the DTs really quickly. It's going to absolutely clear out this force here from Exit, and this means that Europe is going to be able to come push to the natural with a big goon lead. Wow, and Exit doesn't even play it out. Just taps out immediately, and that actually gives me time to figure out what's going on with these frames. Yeah, now I have 9.5% drop frame. What is going on here? Let's see. Last time I had this problem, it helped me just restart my computer. I kind of don't want to do that in the middle of the cast, but maybe I have to. It's not buffering now that I'm not doing anything. Okay. We'll try one more game. If there is more problems, I'll like restart my Streamlabs or something. If it was just for a few minutes, it's probably like my internet or something. Thanks for letting me know, guys. I appreciate finding out about it rather than just casting for 2 hours with 1 frame per second. Oh, these colors are beautiful. Okay, there we go. We do have the top versus bottom. So in the top left of Polaris Rhapsody, we have the blue Protoss Exit still playing under their barcode account, and in the bottom right, the red Protoss Europe. I love that these players actually picked a black versus gray. But it's a good thing that they hosted in top versus bottom so we can see this. Now I can tell you that from a personal experience, 12 Nexus is a pretty strong build here on this build in this matchup. Like there's like a lot of like secret greedy builds that you don't see very often in PvP, but like can be pretty good, and this map is good for greedy builds, so we tend to see lots of them. I mean, it was rough in the last fight. Okay. Just let me know how it goes this game. Seems like the number's going up. Very frustrating. I like that both players are making the choice to build their first pylon here by the ramp. Like, it's such a long distance. it just feels so weird to have this kind of layout here in your base. Like, it's like 10 seconds results to walk from your main nexus to the ramp. Probes passing in the middle of the map here. Okay. I really don't like this choice from Europe. Like, 2-gate is really rough on this map because of how far it is. Like, the defending player is going to be like half a unit ahead of where they would be when your zealots get there. Now, this could be 2-gate zealot into expansion, which is like the meme build on ladder, but I don't think I haven't seen that in CPL in a long time. Thing is, Exit has found it out, so they have plenty of time to do whatever the appropriate reaction is here. Yeah, I'm getting more drop frames, so after this game, I'm going to restart real quick. Scouting probe barely makes it out of being pinched into the wall there. Now, there are lots of different follow-ups you can do as the 2-gate player. It looks like we're going to see the 10, 12, 21 build here, where you get the gateways on 10 and 12, you get the gas on 21, you try to kind of like transition into a normal tech build. I have been told that this map is really not good at this build, but we'll see how it works out for Europe. I think like the big advantage of the 10, 12, 21 is like you get to scout. Like you're safe versus aggression because you have the 2 gates already, and you hopefully get a chance to buzz up the ramp, maybe kill a perp or 2 and see what they're doing. And what are they doing? This time Exit is yet again going for the DTs. No attempt at a proxy this time. Just leaving it here in their base, and this is what I've been told is good versus the 10, 12, 21 build in general. Oh, here we go. Exit getting these 3 zealots here, getting them in hold position. Let me tell you, it's very important you try to hold against a 2-gate player here. Choosing not to get a Dragoon as the 3rd unit here, I guess you just knew that if you time it out on this map, you could just get 3 zealots by the time the enemy's 3 zealots get to you, and then 3 zealots on a probe. I mean, I don't know what the attacking player is supposed to do here. So this is looking pretty good for Exit this time. Like, do we have any inkling of detection being on the way here for Erob? I don't think so. I guess Gas is going to go to range next. Oh, we see a 3rd gateway? No, okay, we see a pylon. I was going to say, if we saw a 3rd gateway, it's going to be like over. The DQs are just going to walk in there for free. Getting more drop frames. Taking a nice sip of water here. Yeah, we have 2 DTs on the way here. Like, maybe if a Forge went down, like, right now, we could see cannons in time, but, I don't think we're going to see that, honestly. I think these Cape Boys are just going to walk in and kill perps. The Zealots are getting out of the way preemptively here, but it seems like, yep, DTs are too dumb to walk between those 2 Zealots. Alright, we have 2 DTs crossing the map. What is Erob going to do about it? Having these 2 Zealots here is kind of interesting. I wonder, like, if you hold them, if you tell them the whole position, does it actually block DTs? I mean, I think it should. That's not going to be like enough time to react when we don't have like when the robots just started, we don't have a Forge, but this could be a part of a nice trick on this map. This is one of the things about this map, is like the main path is controlled by these 2 bridges. Yeah, it seems like the pathing of the DTs was messed up, but Exit catches it right away, focuses down that 1 zealot. Now Erob is going to try to block the ramp. Just try to hold on until detection come out, but honestly, I think DTs will kill the entire army here. There you go. Erob with the GG. The GG, well played. You made Dark Templar.